Alright, animation gang. Here we go into another animation tutorial with the Wick editor. We are doing frame by frame animating of blinking. Now, my character is looking a little like shocked with his blink. So he's kind of like blink, blink, oh my god, what just happened is kind of the blink that he's going for. So I'm going to show you a little bit of how to draw a character's face, and as you can see, we have two layers, one that has mostly our facial features and the other that just has our eyes. Makes it a little bit easier to work on manipulating our eyes with this or other facial features when we get into more complicated animations when you have different facial features on their own layer. Just makes it easier to animate the different parts and pieces. So, gonna start a new fresh Wick editor project here. Let's go to wickeditor.com, delete my autosave, and start to draw. So, first layer here, like I said, is just going to be the face. I'm just going to leave that by itself right now and start with my pencil tool. Pencil stroke is going to be black, and my size will be 5. Alright, so as I start to draw my face, the thing I want to start with first is actually going to be the shape of the face. So I'm going to start with kind of this round shape here. And actually what I might do is start with the mouth. Maybe I'm going to make a different mouth than I did on this character. Alright, I'm going to go with kind of more of like a smile. Let's go with like a smile here, and I'm going to give this guy more of a smile. This guy is going to be not as shocked looking with his blink. So I got like a little tongue there, and we'll add just like a little row of teeth. Alright, so maybe this guy is more like shocked blinking, but in a happy sense. Okay, so I've got my mouth drawn here pretty good. Let's see, give him a little nose. I'll go with like a little 3-bump nose. Do little bumps for the nostrils. Ooh, that first one got a little flattened out and weird. Let's see, a little bump for a nostril. A big bump for the middle of the nose. A little bump for the nostril. Okay, that should be alright. I'm going to kind of leave the eye space blank for right now. But you know what? Why don't I just go ahead and add that layer? Let's add that layer. Layer 2. That's going to be where I put my eyes. So you could title it if you want. Don't have to. I'm going to add it just for now, just so that I can keep track. Again, if you have more than 2 layers or so in a project, probably good to name your layers. I'm making these eyes really big and open for right now. Alright. But they are going to blink and get smaller. So I've got my eyes in there now. That kind of helps me because now I'm going to go back to my first layer, and I'm going to add in the shape of the face. And so it helps a little bit, I think, if I have the shape of the face in there to kind of know where the eyes are going to be, as I kind of add the shape of the face sort of around what I've got here. So I'm going to add the ears. These are ears now. And then the shape of the face is going to kind of go like behind, below, and around here. And then connect out. So the mouth is really big. It's going to be a really big mouth. Big mouth guy. And then I was going to give him some crazy hair again, just because why not? Just get a little funky, freestyle-y with the hair. Why not, right? Alright, maybe I'll give him some eyebrows, but that would go on my eye layer. Okay? So, for right now, this is looking good. I think I'm ready to keep going with it. Maybe I will add a fill for the mouth as well. Alright, but all we need is maybe, I think I was keeping this at like 5 frames or so. We are going to just take another frame, add it here. I need to put on my onion skin tool. Alright. So on this frame, oh, I drew all that face part on the eye layers. Oh, that's wasn't quite what I was going for. So what I can do is take it, I'm going to click on this, let's go Command X, I'm going to go here, Command V. Yeah, so just doing a little cutting and pasting. That was my bad. Cut and paste. It's going to cut and paste things back into the same places. Command X and then Command V. Yeah, I wanted just my eye layer to have just the eyes on it. But I did all of these things. So here, it's always fun when I do these videos that sometimes I make mistakes too. Surprise, surprise. I'm human. But sometimes it's good because y'all get to see how to fix mistakes as well. Sometimes tutorials are just like everything happens perfectly, instantly. In reality, that's not always reality. Okay, so I think I did it now, although I do have the fill of this is the last thing. So the mouth was filled on the wrong layer. Okay, I think I did it. Yes, the eyes are on a layer by themselves. Okay, took me a second, but here we go. Eyes are on a layer by themselves. So now, on this second frame, all I'm trying to do is trace these eyes over again, pretty similarly, but actually I want them to be smaller. I want these eyes to start to come down a little bit, right? Because he's blinking, he is closing these eyes. That was not a good trace. It doesn't have to be like totally the same, but pretty close. Okay, there we go. Took me a couple of tries there, as things tend to. Just making them a little bit smaller than the previous frame. I'll give them a little fill. And again, we're not really going crazy with the number of frames here. All right, so this is coming down even more. Pupils even smaller now. Coming down even more. Pupil even smaller. Okay, this next one I am going to redraw these eyes and they are going to be like basically shut. So maybe I start to see the eyelids start to close. And maybe we are just looking at like the pupil part here. And then the last one is going to be really just like a closed line. So the eyes are just closed. Right? And I did forget to add back in the eyebrows, but here, let's just watch this play really quick. So I can go back in and add my eyebrows, but the blink seems like it works pretty well. So if I want to go back in, just add my eyebrows to kind of add just another detail to this. Maybe on this first frame, these eyebrows are like way out here. And as they come down, now I'm adding them down a little bit more. And they're going to move down just a little bit. I mean, your eyebrows don't move too much when your eyelids close. They may be up a little bit higher when your eyes are really open, but for the most part, they are not really moving with your eyes, right? Your eyebrows are pretty stationary. So they may bounce just a little bit like that, and that looks better, right? Adds a little more emphasis to the eyes blinking, all right? And the other thing that I didn't add was a neck. I do want to add like a neck and a body. I'm going to turn my onion skin off for this part. So make sure I'm on my layer, my bottom layer, which is going to be the body, the neck, the head, all that stuff. Everything else, right? Body, head, mouth. So I'm going to do a couple lines coming off the chin. And then I'm going to do like a ring that kind of goes around the back as the collar. I'm going to double that ring. And then I'll just kind of let the shoulders go off the edge, just to give them a little bit of a body as well. So it's not just like a floating head. And maybe too, we could add in or think of something like, what is it he's excited about, right? Could there be like a floating slice of pizza or a giant cheeseburger that's like here, or maybe he won a trophy for something. Think about what your character might be reacting to, or why he might be blinking, or why his eyes are in disbelief, and then get a little creative with it. All right, so that is it for this tutorial on frame by frame animating some blinking eyes with the Wick editor. Hope you guys have fun. Get creative.